But yeah, just to go back to that time. I mean, because it's a big part of my recovery. I consider myself a faith-based guy, you know, but at the time, it was like, "Want me to go to church on Sunday? I'm just trying to save my marriage. I don't wanna lose my kid, my first son." You know, he's about a year old, and, I got introduced, you know, to the church, going to church, got a job as a carpenter's helper. Uh, I remember, like, I didn't even know how to read a tape measure. I had no experience with tools. I didn't grow up, like, in that with that lifestyle, and so I was, you know, was the grunt on the job, and got myself a tool belt and a hammer, and next thing I'm learning how to frame houses, trying to make an honest living. Um, I'm working in Aspen, Colorado. So Glenwood Springs is about 40 miles from Aspen. And I don't know if you know anything about Aspen. It's a beautiful place.
Very beautiful.
There happened to be a lot of cocaine in Aspen. I'm sure there's probably a lot of cocaine in a lot of places if you're looking for it. Um, there were guys on my job site that were using, it wasn't crack, it was powder cocaine, but so I'm like, you know, as long as I'm not smoking crack, then that's a plus, right? Just
Step up.
justifying my yeah, it's a step up, right? You know, I can spend $40 of my paycheck, get a half gram on Friday, and everything will be cool. Well, it wasn't cool because I can't do just a half gram. I mean, I don't know if you have experience with your own, if you're an addict or you have any experience with that.
Mostly methamphetamine, amphetamines, methamphetamines.
Yeah, and I have some later on in the story, got into some meth use, but I don't like coming down. I don't, you know, once I get high, I don't wanna come down. So, my cocaine use increased. We had our 2nd son, bless his heart, you know, both my boys, love my sons, but when he was actually she was pregnant with my 2nd son. She was about 2 months, couple months before she, went into labor to have my 2nd son. I got arrested in Aspen with some cocaine. Um, that's a whole 'nother story, but basically, I was tweaked out of my mind, paranoid, thought the DEA was after me, and it was a whole thing. I was not thinking clearly. I'd been up for a couple days. Police noticed me, got arrested, had some cocaine on me, um, got my first felony drug charge. So from 1996, just to fast forward, 96 to 98, I violated that probation. I got a deferred sentence, violated probation 5 times, took off from a halfway house, failed drug tests, just wasn't really willing to change. Still going to church with my wife, trying to go to meetings, trying to not trying hard enough, not really trying, just going through the motions, trying to make everybody else happy so that I could still do it my way.